Oh. Oh no. You ever just get a head rush? Hello guys, welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. You're joined by just myself today, Aaron, and I really hope that's good enough as I go through this product review. I'm going to keep it 100% honest as I move through the usual elements we look for in a pre-workout. And if you're new here, you might not know what they are, but they are the taste, the price, the label, and the effects of this product sent over kindly to us by the guys at HUSTLIN LABZ, and it is their new product, dubbed to be the stronger of the two pre-workouts they have. They sent us over HEADRUSH, which scored pretty darn well in all its areas, and I'm actually hoping for even better from their newest pre-workout called HEADRUSH. And it promises to be stronger, guys, but let's move through it 100% honest. Even though they sent it down to us, you guys need to know if it's going to be the next product you might decide to pick up in your supplementational arsenal. Let's go. But if you're new here, please do us a massive favour. Do subscribe to our channel. We put out at least 3 honest reviews per the week on pre-workouts from literally across the entire world. I think we've reviewed something from every continent now. Maybe not Antarctica, but you know, maybe one day we'll get our hands on one from there. So yeah, do that. Do like our video for the free information we give, and do drop your comments below, whether it be on this product, anything else in the pre-workout world or supplementational world for that. So yeah, let's not keep you waiting. Let's get into this one, HEADRUSH. First segment, guys, the taste and the mixability. Now, some argue it's not so important, but I know that there's a lot of you that do. You know what, when we're spending our hard-earned cash on these products, and some of them actually taste really good, as well as have amazing effects, you know what, I think it is relatively important. Now, this one comes in just the one flavour that I can see on the website, and that is Grapple, which is quite obviously the grape and apple flavour there. So let's do it, guys. So it is a 13-gram scoop, and it's got a bit of smoke coming out straight away at us. Has a strong original pre-workout smell in the air. So we weighed it out, guys. Flat scoop gets you that serving size, that 13 Gs. Oh, it is strong in the air, guys. That's a good sign. I do like a bit of a strong smelling pre-workout. You know what? Good smell score straight off the bat. There we go, in the water. Mixability time. Let's see what we've got here. So we do have frothing, nothing too major, nothing extreme. We do have some sediment on the bottom, but honestly, not too bad. I have been using this product over the last few days. I know what it tastes like, but for the sake of the camera, I'm going to pretend it's my first time drinking this product. And I can tell you, mixability is no issue at the bottom. You just go like that and bang, it's done. Grapple going down. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. It definitely has a classic pre-workout taste to it. There's a slight bitterness, an almost chemical taste on the back end of it. That being said, it's actually really manageable and it's not a nasty chemical taste. I just need to let you guys know there is some taste on the back end of it. But for the most part, it's nice and sweet. I really wouldn't complain about it. It tastes exactly like it's supposed to. Grape and apple put together with obviously that bitterness on the back end. I'd be happy to give that an 8 out of 10 score. No complaints. Do you know what? You guys won't complain at home either. Just get it back and let's crack on with the gym. It's pricing time of this product. So you'll head on over to the official HUSTLIN LABZ website. I'm going to throw that in the screen right now for you guys to see it, but the link will be in the description below as well, so then you can click straight through, check this product out and check out their other products. As I say, we've already reviewed HEADRUSH, scored well. A slightly weaker pre-workout than this one, promises to be at the very least, and they've got several other products on the website as well, so well worth checking them out. They're a UK company and they're the brainchild of a bodybuilder and a pharmacist. Not too sure if that's two different guys or the same guy as a bodybuilder and a pharmacist, but hey. So £35 for the tub on the website. I'm not too sure if that's because they did mention before it's £30 for the pre-workout and £5 for the postage, but they're not separated, so therefore consistency across every website I've ever been on. You just go by the score and then the shipping should be added on later. So we're gonna go with that pricing score. So £35 for your 25 servings. 25 servings, a good amount. Obviously would like to see 30, but it's not as bad as 20, so I'd say that's probably about average for today's pre-workout standards. £1.40 per the go. Now, some guys won't know this. We have a consistent pricing scale that literally staggers each and every score by halves, and it compares pre-workouts from across the entire world, and we've rated them in a 5 out of 10, even though it doesn't sound great, is slap bang in the middle of pre-workouts for today's calibre, effectively. This one comes in at a 5.5 out of 10, so ever so slightly cheaper than just any product across the world pre-workout related. So a thumbs up, especially considering the ingredients that are in here that we're going to go through right now, and potentially the effects which will be coming up shortly after that. Let's get into it. It's label time, guys. Where is that money going? What are you actually getting for that money? What's in this pre-workout? That's really important. So I'm going to throw it up on the screen for you guys to see it right now. And we start off at the top. So remember, 13 grams is your serving size, which is probably around about average for today's pre-workout standards. We start off with a nice 5 grams of L-citrulline. So above the clinical dosage, you know, the minimum you want per the day is 3 to 4 grams. So it's going above and beyond there. Helps boost nitric oxide levels up in the bloodstream, helping with vasodilation, getting nutrients to the muscle cell, and helping ultimately with the pump. It's a good start to the label. We have beta-alanine next at 3 grams, just shy of the clinical 3.2, but hey, that 200 milligrams, I really don't think it's going to make any real world difference. For the itchy, tingly feeling, the paresthesia as it kicks in, you know, that's something, that drive that gives you urgency. We love it here at Review Bros. Don't know if you guys do at home. And it also helps boost endurance once you've built it up in the system over a long enough period of time. We've got arginine silicate, a gram. Now that's a slightly better version than just arginine alone. Again, another pathway to raising nitric oxide levels up, synergizing nicely with the L-citrulline at the beginning there for the pump. Really good to see it. And strangely, that's been labelled as arginine silicate because on the front there, its trademark name, nitrosogene. Normally see it about 1500, so it's only just behind really. It's good to see here anyhow. We have caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams, slightly above average for today's pre-workouts, 3.5 cups worth of coffee. The energy and drive right there that we like to see. We've got CDP choline, which is better than choline bitartrate at 300 milligrams. Would have liked to have seen that higher, don't get me wrong, but it's a relatively good form of choline for the nootropic side of it. The focus, the concentration, you know, waking up your brains, which is what we like to see. We've got Cogia africana. They've changed the way around here. It's the same thing. It's the African sausage tree plant. Very similar to caffeine. It has been shown to be more potent, however. Some people liken it to like DMHA, which is a central nervous stimulant. But they say that about the next ingredient as well, which is the juglans or Juglans regia, which is, again, very similar to the Africana Coaglia, dubbed to be like a DMHA variant, as in giving you powerful stimulatory properties, energy, drive, focus, all of the goodies that you want from a pre-workout really. And that's very, very dependent, we've found, historically speaking, from what source is that Juglans regia. Is it just DMHA synthetically put in there? There's a lot to it, and that's obviously from the walnut. We got estrogen at a whopping 100 milligrams, which is a big dose, guys, double the normal, to really help get these ingredients into the system as efficiently as possible. Helps with digestion. Is exactly what you want from a pre-workout. You need to get it in quick, within half hour, really. We have next up niacin, and in brackets here they put flush, which I've never seen before. I enjoy it though, because ultimately niacin's from the B vitamin, and it does give a flush-like feel. It kind of amplifies the effect of beta-alanine, and it can give a red tinge to the skin. 50 milligrams is a respectable dose, guys. So if you like that feeling, if you've ever had that in a pre-workout before, you'll know how that feels. And we have decaffeine malate, 50 milligrams, which will only yield a smaller amount, 75% of which normally will be the caffeine, for a longer lasting version of caffeine. You know, it tops up the anhydrous. As the anhydrous starts to wean off, your body's using it, the decaffeine malate will keep it going, so it'll help with a crash. We like to see it in there. We've got bioprene, which is black pepper extract at 5 milligrams, working with the estrogen to help with digestion, getting everything into the system. Wrapping this label off comes the nice ingredient, Hupazia serrata, clove tub moss. Now, that's, again, for the focus, the concentration. It'll work with the CDP choline to get you in the zone. And I like that label, guys. I do like that label. I really like the fact they put a double digestive force in there to really get this into the system. Could be very interesting. Could be very, very strong if those ingredients, the juglans and the caglia, actually come in at full force. It could be a, you know, it could be a wrecking ball. Put it that way. Let's see how much of a head rush this delivers. It's the bit you've been waiting for, guys. The effects of this product, HEADRUSH by the guys at HUSTLIN LABZ. Now stick around for this one, guys, because I'm going to chuck it straight in the deep end here. I like this product a lot. I really have enjoyed using it. I've used it probably more times than a general normal review, simply because I have enjoyed it so much. I've used it actually for the last 4 or 5 days. And let's start at the beginning. So I've chucked that in the deep end, but let's bring it back a notch. So we start off at the beginning after taking the pre-workout. You do get that beta-alanine tingle for sure, and it is amplified by that niacin. You get a flushing feel. You feel like the central nervous system is heating up. You feel like a bit of head pressure. Anyone that knows niacin knows those feels, and there's a big dosage here, guys. 50 milligrams is, you know, it's above an average pre-workout by a long way. It's not the highest we've ever had. I've had a pre-workout that has double this. It has 100 milligrams, and that was, in truth, it was too much. This is the sweet spot. Now, it still gives me a little stomachache that only lasts for a few minutes. It really doesn't last long at all, and that's very quick after taking the pre-workout. It's before you get to the gym, probably about 10 minutes after actually consuming the last drop of this pre-workout. It's not unbearable, guys. That's really manageable. It's just noticeable, and it's something you guys might notice. Niacin is one of those things as well. If you've used it, it kind of picks up in the system really quickly. You get used to it very quickly, so the flushing starts to go away. The stomach aches will stop. I just don't use it that often. Craig, however, he supplements with niacin each and every day, so he doesn't really feel it. So that's very person dependent and how tolerant you are to it in general. But you do feel that. So on the beta tingle, straight away, if you like that itchy feeling, that tingle, the flushing, all the rest of it, I'd give that a solid 9 out of 10 on the beta itch tingle flush scale, should there be such a thing. So that's really good. I enjoy that because it lets me know the pre-workout's kicking in. It gives me a sense of urgency. Some people say this about beta-alanine, oh, it's a false feeling, all the rest of it, it doesn't really do anything, blah, 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 blah. No, it sets the mind into tempo mode. Let's go. Let's get this shit rolling. And this is what this does. Now, what comes in very soon after is a nice wave of energy. Not too much, not too little. In fact, let's talk about training, which is why we take these pre-workouts. Perfect amount for training. Any body part, back, legs, shoulders, arms, blah, blah, you name it. It does the job. This pre-workout lasts energy-wise for a good solid 2 to 3 hours, so plentiful for training. And after that, do you know what? It comes down nicely. Smooth descent, no crash, no nastiness, no negatives come with this pre-workout. So therefore, for a training session, really good. And you also get a nice sense of mood elevation. you train hard on this stuff. It's really good. If you told me, guys, that I could only ever take one pre-workout ever again, and it had to be this one, I'd be happy, because you know what, it's ticking the other boxes as well. You feel focused, you feel in the zone, it keeps you training exercise to exercise to exercise. Pumps, also decent. They're not amazing. In fact, the pumps would be the weakest element of this product, but again, they're not bad. They are not bad at all. You still get a decent pump. So I'd call this a very, very well-rounded, strong daily driver. Now you guys are going to be questioning me. It doesn't have the euphoria or the mood elevation or the highness or the illicit kick that, say, DMHA would. Now I know that guys are going to be asking me that, because some people to put Jugglins but then throw in the synthetic DMHA. Do I think there's Caglia and Jugglins in there at 300 milligrams? Potentially, but it doesn't feel as powerful as the label suggests. And that being said, guys, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, a very good pre-workout for actually training with, productive in all areas, guys. It gets the beta alanine front going. The energy is the highest aspect, the focus just behind that, the pumps just behind that. But it's a very well-rounded pre-workout. What would I actually compare it to? Potentially, guys, it's maybe just behind the likes of the very good pre-workouts such as MV Pre 2.0, the Superhuman Supremes or Extremes of today's standards. Really good. And like I said, I've really, really enjoyed using it. I'll be using it, guys, on days off of reviews. What I would consider it to be is a strong daily driver that really ticks all boxes. Now, negatives, you don't get any negatives. You don't get appetite suppression, which for myself is a massive positive, because I want to put weight on. So therefore, I feel like after training, you can easily eat a meal, and that's always a thumbs up personally. There's no nasty crash. It comes down nicely. No cold sweats, jitters, none of that. It's a very good pre-workout, guys, and it's only a notch or two off of being a Stim Junkie pre-workout. So for a lot of people, this will be a very, 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 very good choice. I don't think you'll regret getting hold of this pre-workout. I really don't. Yeah, all of the goodies, guys. It's a good pre-workout. It really is. I do enjoy it. And what would I give it out of 10? In absolute 100% honesty, I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's really good. It really is. How would it get up to a 10 out of 10? Perhaps a bit more euphoria, a little bit stronger. Probably not a lot stronger, guys. It doesn't compare with the likes of Excelsiors, the Dark Energies, the Cracks, etc. But sometimes you don't want pre-workouts that give that much energy when we're wanting to be productive. And that's what I'd say this is. It's strong enough to be productive. A little bit more pump, a little bit more focus. We're pushing 10 out of 10 scores. But I really like it. Like I say, I'll be using it off of review days, and that says a lot. That says a hell of a lot to me. So yeah, well done, HUSTLIN Labs. I prefer this one to Vaso Rush. Let me know if you guys have tried it. It's their new one though. Well worth getting your hands on. You won't regret it. You won't be disappointed. It's a solid all-rounder. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching at home. Let me know what you think of this product. Would it be something you decide to pick up in the future? Or let us know what else you want to see us get reviewed, guys. You know, plenty more coming up very soon. So at this point, guys, we say it, as always, stay stimmed. This will definitely do it, guys. Solid pre-workout.